Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are, back in my greenhouse. I don't know if any of you have always wondered what this is, which I have. Well, this is oxygen. This is a liquid oxygen cylinder, and the reason I have this is that I have advanced COPD, which is lung diseases, emphysema, asthma, bronchitis. I've had 25% of my right lung, the upper lobes, removed surgically in the Royal Brompton Hospital. I was in intensive care for 3 days and a total of 3 weeks in the hospital. That was an experience in pain, a lot more than having a tooth pulled. And the reason I'm like this is because I used to smoke. I gave up smoking just over 7 years ago, but unfortunately I left it too late. I should have given up a long time ago, or never smoked at all. If it was easy to give up smoking, nobody would smoke, because who wants to end up like me? What gave me the kick up the backside to stop was my grandson, who was then 2 years of age, started trying to copy his granddad, rolling a cigarette, and then I caught him picking up a fag butt out of an ashtray. Then my wife wouldn't allow him in the room with me anymore, and I used to hear him crying, "I want to sleep with Grandad." So I thought, if I love this little fella, I'd stop smoking. So that was the first incentive I had, and the next one was at more or less the same time. I had a close friend called Mike Patelli, a film director. I more or less nursed him through the last 10 days of his life, and he was dying of cancer of the esophagus, which had been brought on by smoking. On his deathbed, I said to him, "Well, when you're gone, Mike," I said, "I'll stop smoking." I said, "So at least your death will, you'll be saving somebody else." And I did. The day he went and died, I stopped smoking, and that was 7 years ago. But unfortunately, like I say, I left it too late. An easy way to explain it to you: imagine you've gone to the swimming pool and you've gone in the shallow end, and the water's just come up to your ankles and you're walking towards the deep end. No problem at all. Water gets up to your knees, bit more resistance from the water, bit more effort, no problem, and you're slowly walking into the deep end and the water's coming up and up, more effort, no problem, comes up and up till it comes to there, and then you go, "God, oh my God, what the hell was that?" Well, that's the stage I left it till. I waited until the water got up to there, and there's no what I should have done was turn back before, metaphorically, meaning I should have packed up smoking when the water was only up to there. But me, I left it till it got to there, and there ain't no turning back for me. I'm stuck in the deep end, treading water for the last few years I've got left on this earth, which it ain't going to be long. Yeah, so I'm stuck in the deep end, treading water for what time I've got left on this earth, which ain't going to be long. So for all you smokers out there, turn round and start walking back towards the shallow end now, and stop smoking. I can't do anything now. I had to close my business. I was run my own business for 30 years. I had to close that up. I used to love going diving and travelling abroad. I can't do that anymore. I can't even take my grandson swimming. Can't kick a ball with him. I've got my greenhouse here, stuck indoors, messing about with me laptop, and that's my life now, all for the sake of smoking. By the way, the gentleman who's filming this, he's a good friend of mine. On the Facebook he goes under the name of Keith the Dish, and he is a heavy smoker. Smoked for years, all his life, and I've been trying to do a little bit of gentle persuasion to try motivate him to stop. His father died only a couple of years ago through smoke related illness. Took him a long time to die, and he had a miserable existence in the last years of his life. My father died at 58 from lung cancer. I loved my father. He was a great guy and a good friend. But the one thing I do resent is that he smoked in front of me all his life. Maybe when I was born, if he'd have stopped smoking, it would have broke the cycle, and I would never have smoked. And my dad would have had a lot longer time. He died when I was 25 years of age. My son then was only about 6 months old, and it broke my heart. Anyway, enough said. There's no excuse now. There's loads of help out there. You can get to your GP. There's patches, lozenges, everything out there, plus a lot of help from seminars and stuff like that. In my day, it was what you call ignorance was bliss. There was 80% of the population smoked and 20 didn't. Now it's the other way round. It's 80% don't smoke, and it's you 20% that needs to stop. Right, enough said.